Hello everyone, my name is Nomus and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. Picking up here shortly after our last episode, which actually was our live stream on the weekend. A big shout out and thank you to everyone who came out for that. It was a lot of fun. It was a long one. We accomplished quite a bit and we are now at March 1st. So the first day of spring has arrived. We have survived another winter with Leroy. Quick look at our character stats, where we're at since the last episode we had. We are now 2 years, 8 months, 6 days survived, up to 33,488 kills. I don't think we really did any progress on our skills. Nothing leveled up during the live stream, so not much has changed there. Although it looks like our sneaking and our light-footed are very close to leveling up to level 5, which is pretty good. And look at this, fitness. Oh my god, fitness is so close. We're 10,000 away from fitness 7. That will be a pretty big level up. Maybe that'll happen around our 3rd anniversary. And you may notice we are in a little enclosure here. So if you didn't catch the live stream or the VOD, we are now up in Louisville. Last you probably saw us was us being down at the airport. We've finished with the airport. For the most part, there's still some things to check out, but for the most part, I'm satisfied with what we've accomplished there. And we spent the live stream going around looking at different potential base locations, like the fenced-in neighborhood here, the gated community, up to the Louisville Bruiser factory, over to the house with the 3 garage, or the 3-car garage. But then, at the end of the day, decided, you know what, Leroy is a base builder at heart. So we are now over here at this loop in the road, just northeast, well, just really east of the Grand Ohio Mall. And this is our little setup for right now. And yes, I found a sheep. Lo and behold, against all odds, I found a sheep. Where was it? It was down here. Yes, so there's the gas station. Couple houses over here. We saw the sheep running around in here, and it actually ran into one of these houses, and I was able to capture it while a helicopter event was going on, and brought it back to our little enclosure. So we have a sheep who we have named the Lucky One. They survived for quite a long time on their own. And speaking of animals, I thought we wouldn't find any more animals anymore, but over in town, there is a trailer with at least one bull over here on the northwest end of town, corner of Jackson and 3rd Street. So we may end up trying to get that at some point. Let's climb over our little enclosure. I've dropped off some loot over here. Things definitely are not organized. And I have a pile of bricks that we got from the brick factory on the northwest end of town. So many bricks. There is so many pallets of bricks over there. It's ridiculous. So we're going to be building our new homestead out of brick because it's actually quite cheap. We go to our build menu, go to a brick wall. It's only 4 bricks per wall section. And each brick only weighs 0.3, so 1.2 encumbrance for one wall section. That's not bad. One thing we do need though is cement. So if we go back to our build menu here for a second, we need a bucket of clay cement. I'm assuming regular cement works as well. We'll also need a mason's trowel. We might be able to find those on a zombie corpse somewhere. So I doubt I have one in the car. So that's kind of our main goal right now, is to find some cement. Yeah, I have other tools, but not that in particular. Didn't think to bring that down with us. So I've been working my way towards the construction site down here, just southeast of the mall. Trying to get into that building there, and then hopefully check out these homes that are under construction, and maybe we'll get lucky and find some cement. So that's going to be the goal for today. That's where we left off at the end of the stream. The Obo van has been through a lot in the last little while here in Louisville. We're barely keeping it alive. I've replaced the hood numerous times. I did a almost a complete overhaul of suspension and tires and doors. The engine has been rebuilt a couple times. I think it's around 50-60% right now. This rock, that boulder, has caused some issues. Let's see all the Z corpses that we've had to deal with in this area. I'm just going to take a quick look at this pile. See if we can spot maybe a mason's trowel. It should be something obvious sticking out of a zombie, if there is one here. It seems to be, you know, a somewhat common tool to be sticking out of zombies, we've noticed. So I'm sure we will find one without too much hassle. But at the same time, in true Zomboid fashion, whenever you're specifically looking for something, you're probably not going to find it. Okay, well, we will keep our eye out. We can also find one in a container at the construction site too. That's possible. So yes, we want to get a little house up first, if we can, and then we're going to turn our attention to making a new forge. So we want to start remaking machetes and other tools as soon as we can. Oh, there's something in this zombie. Screwdriver. So yeah, brick home and then a forge. Kind of feels fun starting at the beginning again, essentially. There is a rabbit here. Let's butcher that. Could always use more food. But yeah, starting kind of from scratch with no base, but with a well-skilled character. Feels cool. Wow, that is not much. But one of the nice things about getting to spring is we can finally start foraging again, so that could be another source of food. Especially for some insects, so we can start fishing. Just gotta clear these Zeds as we go down the road. Since we'll be driving back and forth up this road to our build location quite frequently. I've driven past the mall a few times in the parking lot, but I don't think any of the zombies have actually spawned in there. I haven't seen any huge hordes coming out of the mall yet, so I think we're okay for now. But that will be something to keep in mind. We also had our last helicopter 2 days ago, so we got quite a bit of time before the next event. We had one on the 14th during the stream, and again on the 28th. Yes, you can see the carnage that was wrought once we got up here. We've been busy. Knife. I'm noticing a lot of respiratory masks. In the, I'm assuming they're like painters, like this guy. Maybe drywallers. That makes sense as well. And yes, we had a little bit of fun with the police car. Clearing out a horde that came out of the construction site. So it might be worthwhile taking a look at those corpses, see if we can find anything useful. Let's rest up a little bit here. Turn that off. Gas is also going to be a, a medium important task. Getting the gas station hooked up in this area. Although we do have a lot of cars in the parking lot that we can always siphon fuel from for a while. Here. Weight-wise, we've just dipped back down below our ideal weight, so we're now underweight again. We did manage to get up to 80 during the stream. We've slipped back down again. Scratch ticket there. Let's take that. Rabbit head we don't need. Actually, you know what? We maybe should get the brain out of there. Start collecting brains again for the tannin. So yes, this police car was in really good condition. Aside from the trunk and the hood. The hood, yeah, the hood and the trunk lid. I think still in pretty good condition. Actually had a charged battery too. Which was a bit surprising. Because all the other car batteries have been dead. Nope, not seeing the Mason's Trowel here. Quite a few construction workers. Okay, let's continue our push to the construction site. Alright, that was paint. And I should have a little bit of food on me, yes. Let's eat that. As this oblivious zombie shambles away. Okay, I'm going to leave the car there. Let's go in on foot. Lots of work boots. And we are drowsy again. Just been sleeping on the ground in our sleeping bag, and it is not giving us much of a restful sleep. So we need to get a proper bed or another tent soon. I think I'm all out of caffeine. Oh, scrap metal chopper. Not very effective. That bag of chips not fill us up at all? I guess not. Bring this group over to the fence. As you can see, we've been using the fence when we get tired. Let's rest up. See if we can go in this car. Nope. Just have a seat. Put our scarf up. Help a little bit with the stench. Key to the construction site. I don't know if we're going to need that, but let's grab it. Alright, let's try to go back in. So there are a lot of pallets of bricks over here as well. Probably didn't need to go to the brick factory in the northwest end of town, but that was my first thought. But there are quite a few bricks here as well, so we should have more than enough of those to build whatever we want. So for the cement, we're looking for bags of cement, but obviously clay cement would work too. There just doesn't seem to be any clay on the shores of the Ohio. At this end. Now we could go back towards the airport to that big lake, because we definitely saw clay down there. And that might be an option. Might be something that we have to resort to. It's a shame there's no clay up here on the shoreline, though. Over by Brandenburg, there was so much clay up there. Occasionally look through corpses as well for things like caffeine pills. Just want to get inside here. Let's climb in here. Already removed the glass out of that one. Let me just double check, make sure I don't have any caffeine on us. Oh, water tablets. It's no caffeine. No pills, no tea, no coffee. So each of these pallets has 20 bricks. That's about 5 wall sections per pallet. Oh boy, now we're tired. There's someone coming. Where are some crates? There we go, there's one. Planks. Not going to be able to fight here for very long in this condition. If I want to keep going through the building. Let's hop back out. I wonder if all those crates are just going to have planks in them. I think these are just lumber in here. Oh no, there are some crates back there. Probably just planks though. I don't see any crates in here. Oh, there's some. Oh yeah, some back there. Let's give it a shot. Maybe a forge in here for... Be trash, maybe? The off chance we might find cement through forging. Let's take the twine. Ooh, Christmas card. Paint torch. A fake dead. Plaster, okay. Getting closer. Chinese New Year. Let's take that. Need some decorations for our new place. Or Lunar New Year. Alright, so nothing in here. Mark that one off. Need some more water too. Don't think there'll be anything in the bag. Let's check the next house over. See, plaster. Lots of plaster. Nice, we got sink here. It's one need taken care of. You can see there are bricks everywhere. Badger. Kentucky farmer. Alright, nothing in this one. I don't know how far down we can go before we start hitting more Zeds. There's some crates over there outside. There's one zombie wandering around. Just sneak as much as we can. Plastering trowel, getting closer to what we need. You know, let's take that. In case we do get to plastering. I feel like we've found cement in these types of crates before. Pretty rare, though. I think with all these bricks around as building materials, construction sites would have to have some cement. One would think. It's pretty quiet otherwise, though, out here. Thankfully. Lots of paint. Oh. Someone see us? I think so. Alright, let's quickly finish this house. More twine. tape. Ooh, a fishing net. That's a good find. Alright, let's bypass these guys. Let's head back. Oh, did I get scratched there? Yep. That was our first aid. A third of the way. Before. That's a painful scratch. Alright, let's have some more chips. Wonder if we could even just bring our sleeping bag over here. Be a little bit closer to where we need to loot. Just sleep in one of those buildings. It'd be a bit warmer too. Okay, I will edit here. We'll come back again in the morning. We didn't do too bad. It's almost 9 o'clock, so we still ended up getting a pretty full day of exploration in there. Yeah, we'll come back in the morning and we'll continue our hunt. Okay, next morning. And we're back. The good thing is every time we come down here with the car, it's going to draw more Zeds out, which should mean that there's going to be less inside that site. So while we've got full energy, let's go back into the big site. Because there are 2 floors. And, well, actually a third if you count the roof. So potential for more crates. Can definitely tell our damage output is quite reduced right now. Being a bit underweight and having that extra injury on the other arm now. Technically both arms are injured. Change out our battery. Keep foraging in here. Boy, that's quite a few. And our pain's back as well. Take a pill. Pull them out this way. Oh yeah, that's a few. Even if we aren't in 100% condition, though. His increased strength overall and proficiency with the long blunts seems to deal with what he needs to deal with. He can still handle zone. That's not great. Let's get through here. Need to rest soon. Oh yeah, we really need to rest now. Oh god. I'm going. Alright, we didn't get injured. Let's get out of here. Whew. That was close. Alright. Let's fall right back. I get the spear. That might be a good thing to have right now. Okay. Let's put this bat away for now. We found this spear with the glass tip on a survivor's ed. Alright, let's have a rest here. As long as we can before they come. Oh god. Get up. That was close. Getting swiped a few times here. And that glass tip spear didn't last very long, which is expected. Where's our hat? Oh, found our hat still. Oh, and quite a few came out. Okay, I might want to get to the car. And actually, what? Let's get to the police car. Use this. And drowsy again. A little ballet with the car. Oh god. Flip back over. Okay. That's most of them. Actually, let's keep resting here. And I'll have to get the bat out again, I guess. Very slowly. As soon as we see a proper bed that we can try and take, I think we should jump at that opportunity. where's my hat? Should be on this side of the fence, right? I have a few spares back at our little campsite. Whereabouts were we when that happened? There we go. Got it. There's just always more zombies coming. I just love to wander down to this area. They are drawn to this corner of the parking lot. Alright, starting to get a bit weepy. Let's have... Oh wow, that rabbit meat went rotten quickly. Let's have an antidepressant. I guess we can use that as bait for fishing. Eat these candies. Get our water bag out. Put that one away. I'm gonna put this scrap metal chopper away because that's not really doing much. Oh wow, and our trunk is tiny. We need a sheet metal. I am tired. Again. Yeah, sleeping in the car and in the sleeping bag just is not cutting it. It's really hurting our productivity. I'll just pull back a bit, see if we can just have a nap for a few hours. Get away from the majority of these corpses. And break my windshield. To get that fixed, I guess. Let's do that quickly. Car key. We will get a car key. Actually, can I just take it from this? It's a decent car. Limestone and sand. I suppose there might be a van or a step van in the parking lot that could have some cement. Could be another option. What, since we're at this vehicle, let's grab the engine parts, 'cause it's not that great of an engine. Nope, never mind. Don't have the key. Never mind. Scratch that. Alright, there's a zombie right there. I'm just wondering, can we even just risk sleeping here for a couple hours? Take care of that one. It's pretty risky. But it would save us time. Driving back and forth. So one wandering down there. Otherwise, it's pretty good here. Let's try it. We got a good windshield. We got a good driver window. It's only a bad smell here. Let's set our watch. Let's see, it's 2:40. Let's go to like 6 p.m. Okay. Oh, we're drowsy as soon as we wake up. Oh dear. This guy needs a proper bed. Water from here. Damn it. Can we get down to that site, maybe? Is this healed? That one is healed. Planks. Enough of the planks. I don't see anyone. So let's keep going. Oh, steel sheets. Okay, I need those for the trunk. Let's take that battery. Steel sheets, good. We'll make use of those. Alright, can't see the sites, but there are places there. Wow, lots of steel sheets. Okay, I think we're okay for steel sheets right now. Good to know there's more here, though. There's our light-footed. Sneaking should be right around the corner, which also means that there's zombies nearby. Yeah, right down there. Okay, let's hop over to these buildings. I'm gonna remove that, might make some extra noise. Claw hammer, some snips, more plaster. Let's get water. And let's wash our bandages. Only the most sanitary for Leroy. Whetstone. We are finding other things rather than just planks. Plastering trowel. Just not what we need. So there's one north of us, one south, and then there's a big one across the street. If we can get to that one. Oh no, there's a big group there. I think they saw us. Okay, let's check this one.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is the last one we checked yesterday. Okay, well. Oh, I guess we could just be foraging for clay. Why didn't I think of that? That's gonna be a lot easier, isn't it? Let's do that. That's how long it's been since we've had to forage for clay. I completely forgot it was an option. Oh, there's some mushrooms. Okay, let's grab that. Is that a metal sheet over there? No. Alright, insect. It's not actually classified as a road here. So we won't be finding, won't have a higher chance of finding clay. Did we seriously lose that zombie? Are we that sneaky now? Ah, clay. Okay. 3. Oh no, we did not lose him. There's one more with the backpack too. Yeah. Yes. What was the requirement for clay cement? 2. Okay. And sand. Oh, I should have picked up that sack of sand. And to make a sack, I need 1 burlap piece. I do have some burlap. Oh, I don't have a needle, eh? Bone needle. Oh, we need to make a bone needle. Sharp bone fragment. I should have kept that rabbit skull. Okay, well, we might be good now. We might have a way forward. We forage and get enough clay. Either go back for that bag of sand or just make our own sack. There's plenty of sand here. Also plenty of zombies. Alright, we're at about an hour, but since we're starting to make some progress, let's just do a quick edit. We'll come back in the morning, and let's see if we can't get ourselves a bone knife made. Or not bone knife, bone needle. Make ourselves a sack, get some sand, and start making some cement. Alright, I let Leroy get a full sleep in here. Didn't, actually, I forgot to change the alarm, so he got a full sleep, which is good. Let's hop out of here. Let's tear up some clothes. So we're gonna need some thread. Now I do have some aramid fiber, so we might be able to just use that. Get our burlap. I went and found that corpse of the rabbit that we had harvested, where the meat went rotten on us. Got the bones, so we should be able to smash these, right? Okay, so we need the sharp bone fragment. Bone pieces, crafting surface. Okay, let's make ourselves a crate. Do I have nails here? Yes. Do I have my hammer? It's probably in the car. Yes, okay, grab that. Let's grab the saw. Saw that up. Gotta go right back to the basics. Alright, I'm just gonna build this out here to make it easier. Go to our building menu. Nope, there we go. Okay, we got our crafting. Let's do our sharp bone frag. What is this? Advanced large frame pack. Okay. Distractions. All right, sharpen bone. Sharp bone fragment. Using our saw. Interesting. Okay. So we got that. Let's make the needle. Might as well make a fishing hook. Well, can't anymore, but we can keep that in mind. Okay. Now, do we have the aramid fiber here? Maybe not. Must have dropped it off somewhere else. Okay, let's get some more rope sheets. So if we wash these up, we should be able to pull thread from it, right? Pick thread, yes, with our needle. So we get a bit of thread. Okay, there's our thread. Let's consolidate those. Nice. And now we should be able to make a sack. Burlap sack. With that piece of burlap that I picked up. Okay, nice. 10 tailoring. Let's drop those planks. Okay, I have a shovel over here. Spade. Let's grab that. Oh, I also need a bucket. So we can't make this unless we go dismantle a car wreck, which we could and get the iron band. But we could also just make one of these. So a log, a medium handle, a plank. Okay. Let's carve that. Get a log. Make our buckets, and we'll go get some sand. Okay. Perfect. One bucket. Handles there. So we can start putting stuff inside the container. Crate. Clean things up a little bit. Keep that on us. Go in there. These can go away. Actually, no, they can't now because our trunk is so small, but we do have those sheet metal, so let's repair this. Wow, 3%. That's the lowest that's been. We need more welding torch. I think we have that. $50. 74. That's better. Back over 100 again. Our clay, let's keep that up here. This stuff off. Let me keep that out so I remember to use that for fishing. Alright, other stuff we can drop off too, but for now that's fine. Let's unhook this. And I think actually what? I think there's actually sand just over here. I think I saw some. I don't think we need to drive back in. Yep. Now I haven't actually explored down here, so maybe there are clay spawns further down the shoreline. I should do some exploration. But for now, let's start gathering some sand. You can see I was trying to dig for worms over here, but didn't have any luck. So it's winter. Alright. So let's fill this up. Let's mix up some cement. We can get our first walls up. And my task will be to find as much clay for us as we can. Oh, but I can't, because I need the mason's trowel still. So that's one thing we need. Unless we can use this tree branch. I'm not sure if we've tried this. No, that's for digging. We can. Okay. Here we go. Let's start making our home. That looks like as good a place as any for our door. Nice. Alright, so masonry. We do not have the level 5 or the masonry 5 book read. It's okay though. Oh, so that's all we can get, hey? Alright, so we're gonna need a lot of cement. But there we go. We have begun work on a home. I will continue to search for more clay in between episodes. Thanks a lot for coming back. Again, big shout out and thank you to everyone who came out for the live stream on the weekend. We will be planning to have another live stream this coming weekend on Sunday for our 200th episode, our 200th part of the Leroy's Tale series. So make sure you join us for that. It'll be interesting to see at what stage we are come the end of that live stream. Maybe our base will be mostly built. We shall see. But yeah, enjoy your week here. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, leave me those comments down below. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later.